Hi, this is Ophelia Knapp, and I'm going to go over some of the wonderful uses of Google Drive. I created a fake account so I could go ahead and take you through the steps of learning the basics of Google Drive, Gmail, and Google Docs. Gmail and Google Docs are part of Google Drive. The Gmail is the email capability, and Google Docs is the word processing. So what you do is you create an account with Google, and mine was M Lopez 22375 at gmail.com. You click next and your password and sign in. So here you'll see the Google screen. I'm sure you're familiar with searching on Google. If you go up to the upper right hand corner, you see Gmail, images, there's a little grid here of little squares, the notifications, and then the first initial of your first name. That'll usually, if you have more than one Gmail account, or Google account, I'm sorry, it'll tell you which one you're signed into. What we want to do is click on this grid right here, and it gives us all these options plus more down here. Today, we will click first on Gmail. Now, when you go to it, the inbox should pop up. It's a new Gmail account, so we won't have anything except for introductory emails from Google. So I'll X out of here. And then you go to inbox. So it's basically your regular email inbox. If you want to compose a new message, you would click on compose, type the recipient, the subject, and then the text. And then you would hit send. And that's your basic email. Everyone, I'm sure, is familiar with email, so this is very self-explanatory. And Google actually has a really, and there I got it on my other email on my Mac. So then when you want to navigate away from Gmail, you go ahead and click back up here to the grid. And we will go to Google Docs. Now, if you don't see it on here, which I'm not seeing it, it's under more. So here it is. Google Docs is basically the word processing software for Google Drive for Google. And it is what you use instead of using Word or Pages. So to start a new document, you hit on the blank plus with the blue plus sign. And then you have a blank document. You can start. First thing you always want to do is go up here to the top left-hand side and title it. I'll go ahead and title it Google Apps. Then I'll just write some text in here. And the great thing about Google Docs is that you can go ahead and collaborate with a lot of other people. So you would hit share, and I could invite a group of people by entering their email addresses, anything that's set up in the whole Google Apps Drive by the administrator. There's, if you want to email or share it with a whole class, then let's say, for example, you could type in grade 5, and then if the administrator has set up a group of email addresses for grade 5, then you just type in grade 5, and then you would click on done. So I will put in my other email address. It popped up right away. Oops. There it is. And then I would hit send. So that means, and I actually, let me do this again so you can see. Right here is really important. What you want to do is you want to make sure that if you want someone to collaborate and make changes, that this is checked off. Can edit, so they can make changes. If it's can comment, they can just suggest a comment. They can't actually make the changes. Or can view, they can't make any comments or edits. They can just email you back, and it's just a read only. So sometimes there's reasons you might want to do that so that no one can change your document. But usually for collaboration, you want to leave it at can edit. Okay. So that's a basic introduction to Google Docs. What I would like to do is take you back to, I'm going to use the back button and take you back to Google Docs, and up here you see the Google grid again, the Google Apps grid. And here you can go through and it has all the apps that are available for you to use with your Google Apps account. Obviously the search, you have Maps, you have a YouTube account, Google Play, which is their music, a news feed, then Gmail, the email. The Drive is where we're going to go to next. I'll click on Drive. Since this is a new account, you're not going to see a lot here. But anyone that has created a Google Doc or they also have their own version of Excel, which is called Sheets. Any document they've created in another Google app and they've shared with me would show up here under Shared with Me. Now, if I'm part of an organization with Google Drive, then I can just go up to My Drive and everyone's documents, let's say the administrators have scheduled to share with you for an upcoming staff meeting, it would be there. People will upload things for general information and you can just, let's pretend I have 1,000 documents here and I wanted to look and find lower school technology schedule. So I would type in lower school and if it existed, it would pop up and I would just highlight it, click on it, and it would take me to it. So these are the wonderful things that Google Apps for Education can give a school district because it is free of use and it gives you a lot of data storage. So it allows for a lot of collaboration. It is basic compared to some other paid softwares, but for the needs that we all need, it actually works really well. Thank you so much.